Join me as I dive into the world of engineering and take on the challenge by seeing if America can really keep up with China's mind-blowing engineering. From the first time I visited China 20 years ago to the present, as I've been living in China for 13 years, I'm seeing firsthand the mind-blowing innovation. By the end of this video, you are going to exactly know whether or not China is advancing at a rate that the U.S. simply cannot keep up with. But are you ready for this? There's more. Watch this video to find out. China is simply amazing. It's transforming its entire landscape, which is truly remarkable. We're going to talk about it today. The results are nothing short of astonishing. From the world's tallest skyscrapers to cutting-edge transportation systems, their ambitions are reshaping the global stage. As we look at a breakdown here of an EV vehicle, new energy car. Batteries down there. Sure isn't much to the engine anymore. If you're a little behind on the news, let me tell you something. Are you ready for this? China's rapidly transforming its engineering landscape throughout China. The last 20 years has simply been amazing. Take a look at the immense amount of bridges and high-speed rail networks throughout China that crisscross the nation everywhere. And even simple walking bridges like I'm on now. They're just beautiful. China's invested billions into infrastructure, creating an interconnected web that allows for unprecedented efficiency and speed. Projects that would take decades in the US or wouldn't even get funded are often completed in mere months in China. And there's more. What about the advancement in renewable energy? China now leads the world in solar and wind power production, showcasing its innovation and commitment to sustainability. Americans are still grappling with red tape, while China teams are breaking new ground on massive new clean energy projects and continued infrastructure projects like I'm showing now. Just look at all of these cranes in the sky that are going to just start building new infrastructures. And it will be clean energy, solar powered. That's the way of the future, and it's happening today in China. But are you ready for this? There's even more. China is now focusing on technology and artificial intelligence, and it's propelling them into the future, which is today, not tomorrow. Technology and AI is here in China. It's no longer a dream. Amazing light show or what? Simply amazing. China is pioneering advancements in smart cities and autonomous vehicles, making strides that the U.S. is struggling to keep up with. Let me say that last part again. The U.S. is struggling to keep up with. China has constantly pushed the boundaries of engineering and infrastructure, achieving remarkable advancements that often surpassed those in other nations, particularly the United States. The evidence of this can be seen in various monumental projects and innovative technologies that highlight China's engineering prowess. China's commitment to advancing technology has positioned them as a global leader in engineering innovation. And isn't that the truth? But what else? Notable projects include a vast network of high-speed trains that have transformed travel across China, demonstrating China's capacity to implement large-scale infrastructure projects efficiently, on time, and on budget, something that's simply unheard of in the U.S. The country is rapidly becoming an innovator in transformative sectors such as artificial intelligence, robotics, and quantum computing. These innovations are facilitated by strategic government policies focused on fostering technological development, spending the money to take care of the people. That's what it's all about. For example, China's emphasis on AI development aims to solidify its global leadership in this transformative field, potentially outpacing its traditional rivals. Well, I would say starting to leave them in the dust. Investments in infrastructure is simply amazing. China is outpacing the United States by far. China has launched several major projects with an aggregate investment in mobility and energy sectors that considerably exceeds the U.S. infrastructure by far. I'm inside a train station around the subway area, Shenzhen in particular. I just want to show you how clean it is, how safe it is. And guess what? You ready for this? No beggars, no homeless, crime-free. Check it out. You can't even find a piece of trash on the ground. If this was New York City, you would see trash, litter. You would see homeless sleeping everywhere in cardboard boxes, blankets. Not here. I have not traveled the world, but does China have the cleanest railway systems in the world? Cleanest, sparkling clean. China's investment strategy includes extensive support of domestic firms, enabling them to scale their operations and reduce production costs, creating a competitive edge in the global market. That's what it's about, having that global edge. China's approach to engineering challenges presents unique solutions that may not be as rapidly developed in the U.S. The bottom line with that statement, China moves with speed. It doesn't take 10 years to get something done. It takes months. But there's more. Keep watching this video. You're going to continue to be amazed. One example that I brought up many times, and you can see it on my channel in some of my videos, is the rapid construction of high-speed rail lines that not only have improved domestic connectivity, but also contributed to lower carbon emissions. That's right, lower carbon emissions, aligning with the global sustainability initiative that many countries are implementing. China is ahead of the curve, folks, and that's the truth. You won't hear that from the Western media. Such initiatives highlight China's ability to respond swiftly to national needs through advanced engineering methods. As China continues to significantly increase their capabilities in innovation, comparing them to Western nations, there'll be no choice. They're leaving them in the dust. China's capabilities are now far exceeding many Western nations. I'll leave it at that. As you know, China is already known as the world manufacturer. But guess what? They're now becoming the leader in innovation, and they're having an impact on global supply chains and technology throughout the world. So it's not just about manufacturing anymore. It's about innovation and technology. They're not simply a bunch of manufacturing operations making toys and trinkets. Innovation and technology is what this country is known for now. The potential for China to outpace the U.S. in critical technology sectors poses strategic implications for the future balance of technological power. I think China's there, like I mentioned earlier. I'm no expert, but I believe China's on par and outpacing in many sectors. China's advancements in engineering and technology mark a stark contrast with those in the United States, showcasing a commitment to innovation and infrastructure excellence that drives its competitive edge on the global stage. These developments not only enhance China's stature, but also set a high bar for engineering achievements worldwide, challenging perceptions of American engineering dominance. Well, I think it's easy to say China's dominating now. But let me tell you, but there's more. This is going to blow your mind. Continue to watch this video. The global top 10 engineering achievements 2024 were announced in Beijing by the Chinese Academy of Engineering's journal Engineering. Mainly refers to significant innovative engineering and technological achievements that were completed in the last 5 years, validated through practice, and have had a global impact. And what I'm going to announce, you're going to know they had an impact. These achievements are significant for the world. So what I mentioned earlier about China's accomplishments include T-cell therapy, the lunar mission, low Earth orbit communication satellite, flexible displays, high-temperature, gas-cooled reactor nuclear power stations, smart factories, autonomous vehicles, surgical robots, the Sora video generation artificial intelligence model, and ultra-large wind power equipments. What I just mentioned was all selected from a global committee. The nomination process was an expert review, public surveys, and deliberation by a selection committee. The top 10 achievements highlighted significant innovations in engineering and technology that have been completed and proven effective in the world within the last 5 years. Amazing accomplishments by China. And again, I'm going to mention something personal about T-cell therapy a little bit later in this video. Keep watching. I'm going to tell you something near and dear to my heart. This year's achievements represents the most advanced technological levels or significant original breakthroughs in one or more field of engineering and technology, guiding the direction of future technological progress, not only in China, but globally. This includes engineering projects or key technological equipment, as well as original innovations and breakthroughs in engineering, science, and technology. I saw this walking by. I think it might be a good segue what I'm going to speak about. Combat chronic disease. CAR T-cell therapy, immunotherapy, involves genetically modifying patients' T-cells through engineering. It's a technique that attacks tumors, attacks the cancer cells, thereby treating the tumors. CAR T-cell, also known as chimeric antigen therapy, is now being pioneered in China to help the less fortunate people. And why is this important to me? I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. T-cell therapy in China. A 59-year-old man with type 2 diabetes who needed multiple insulin injections daily was given innovative cell transplant. He now has been insulin-free for around 36 months and is on no other medication, giving hope to others who suffer from diabetes. In groundbreaking, the world's first achievement, a type 1 diabetic cured in China. Chinese scientists have reportedly cured a type 1 diabetes patient using a cell transplant. The 25-year-old woman who had a condition for over a decade no longer needs insulin injections after undergoing a minimal invasive surgery that took around 30 minutes. This is groundbreaking, and this is published in the news. What I love about China in the medical field is they want to stamp out chronic diseases. They want to stamp out being medicated for the rest of your life. They want a cure. It's a little different in the US. Even though it's constant research going on, investments by the government and private sectors, writing prescriptions seems to be the way to go in the US. And to many, you probably, why is he bringing something up such as diabetes when this video is about innovation? Well, innovation through engineering in the medical field is allowing China to make advancements on this disease that has taken the world by storm. No other chronic disease is increasing at a faster rate than diabetes. And when I said I would bring something up personal, which I'm going to, I was diagnosed with diabetes a few years ago, and I've been struggling with my health. The people of China, the medical field, are trying to get rid of this horrific disease. And I get emotional over this. I don't want to worry about this disease. I want to live a long, happy life to take care of my family. But being a diabetic, it's like walking on a tightrope. You got to take care of your body, You got to take care of your health. You got to watch what you eat. You got to exercise, keep your stress down, get enough sleep. It's not easy. And if any of you are diabetic, drop a comment below and let me know how you deal with it. I'm dealing with it every single day of my life. I think about it all the time. And if the wonderful country of China can help me beat this disease with T-cell therapy, I'll be the first one to get in line. It's amazing. What's happening in the US? They want to put you on insulin. And a lot of people can't afford the insulin. The prices are outrageous. But in China, they want to stamp out this horrific chronic disease that ravages the body. If you get a chance, read what diabetes does to the body. It's not happy. So, sorry for getting so heavy and deep. It's an emotional topic for me, especially since I'm following it here in China. And the day it becomes available for the public, I'll be in line because I trust China to take care of my health. Well, the top 10 engineering achievements by China that were recognized in 2024 were truly amazing. As we look toward the future, it's clear America must reinvigorate its engineering prowess if it hopes to compete with China. The gap is widening, and the stakes have never been higher for the U.S. if they want to compete on the global stage. Well, as an American, I'm going to be perfectly honest. In my opinion, the U.S. is 25 to 50 years behind China. China is simply moving ahead with speed. Simply amazing. Do me a favor, if you haven't done it, please subscribe. I appreciate everybody's support. Be good, be safe, see you soon.